We've got some amazing and beautiful wildlife around the coast of the UK and also on the land, and it's really important that the UK government takes responsibility for making sure that we protect this for future generations. The WasteShark's a robot that travels on the surface of the water, and it can collect waste before it has the chance to get taken out to sea. And just off the coast of Ilfracombe harbour is Lundy Island, which itself is surrounded by a marine protected area. And that contains some of the most colourful and beautiful marine wildlife in the UK. So that contains things like pink sea fans, which are a kind of coral, and also grey seals, which use the beaches around Lundy Island to have their pups. So plastic can often be mistaken for food by marine wildlife, so fish and seabirds eat plastic and it goes into their stomachs. Plastic debris can also be a contaminant, so when it's in the stomachs of marine life, it can lead to damage to their internal organs. And of course, plastic's also a threat to people as well. So if we're eating fish, we're ultimately eating what they've been eating. So if they've been eating plastics, that will end up in our own bodies and causing damage to us. So the WasteShark is one solution to addressing the threat of plastic, which is already in our seas. Of course, there's a lot that individuals and businesses can do as well to reduce the amount of plastic that's going into the environment. But ultimately, what we need to do is actually stop the plastic problem at its source by turning off the tap.
I just think it's amazing to have the UK's first WasteShark. It's an incredible opportunity, and I think it's a perfect area for it. The main problem here is because of our tidal range. So a lot of the plastics and debris come in from the outside, from the open water. It collects in the corners under the slipway and down by the main pier, and it will stay there until the tide either goes out again, or with a good southwesterly wind, it gets pushed further underneath, and one day you'll come into the harbour and it's just awash with rubbish. So in the high summer months, with this amount of plastics on the water, I did see the seagulls being entangled in the ring pools that you buy when you buy a 6-pack or whatever type of drink. Well, hopefully local residents and visitors alike will love the Shark for what it stands for. This is an amazing piece of equipment, and being the UK's first harbour or waterway to have one, we'll be able to show them what it's for, to collect the plastics, the microplastics, the algae and anything else that's disturbing the water, help keep the harbour clean, and hopefully use as an educational piece as well.